Let's talk about that feeling, the financial roller coaster. You know, one month you're crushing it, and the next you're wondering what happened. But what if you could just get off that ride? What if you could build something that gave you predictable revenue month after month? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. We're talking about taking back control of your business's future by focusing on one single crucial asset. So it all starts with this core idea, the difference between a rented audience and an owned one. Think about it. When you're on social media, you're basically just renting space on someone else's property. They can change the rules, the algorithm can hide your posts, or they could even shut down your account. And poof, that audience you worked so hard for is gone. But your email list, that's yours. You own it. It's your asset and you make the rules. And hey, if you need a really good financial reason to pay attention, here it is. The numbers do not lie. On average, for every single dollar you put into email marketing, you can expect to get back around $36. I mean, that's a crazy return on investment. It's a no-brainer. So how are we going to get there? Here's our game plan. First, we'll dig into why owning your audience is such a game changer. Then we'll look at the actual engine you need to build your list. After that, we'll get super practical with 7 awesome ideas for freebies. Then talk about turning that list into a real livelihood. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a simple blueprint to put you in the driver's seat. All right, let's kick things off with section 1. Why own your audience? This is really the heart of it all. It's about making that shift from building on shaky rented ground to creating a solid asset you can actually count on. Look, don't get me wrong. Social media is awesome for getting discovered, but you have to remember, you're always at the mercy of the platform. You have zero control. One little algorithm tweak made in a meeting you'll never be in can totally wreck your business overnight. Your email list, though, it's immune to all that drama. It's the asset you actually truly own. And this right here, this is what it feels like in the real world. This quote from Modern Millie just nails it. That feeling of waking up to a sales notification, it's not just about avoiding risk. It's about building a system that literally works for you while you sleep. That's the real power we're talking about. Okay, so let's get into the mechanics. Section 2, the list building engine. Now that might sound a little intimidating or technical, but I promise you it really just boils down to 2 simple parts that anybody can put together. So here they are, the 2 pieces of the puzzle. First, you need an email service provider, or ESP. That's just the software, the platform you use to actually collect and send your emails. Second, you need a lead magnet, which is really just a fancy term for a freebie. It's something valuable, a checklist, a guide, a template that you give away for free to someone in exchange for their email address. It's the perfect handshake to start a new relationship. Now, let's talk about a really common problem when you're just starting out. You sign up for a bunch of other people's email lists for research and inspiration, and suddenly your own inbox is a complete disaster. It can get so overwhelming, but trust me, there is a super simple fix for this. Yep, this is the problem right here. Your main inbox just becomes a sea of marketing emails, and it's almost impossible to find the important stuff. I know one person who actually quit trying to build a list the first time because of this, but you don't have to let that happen. And here's the beautifully simple solution. If you use Gmail, for example, you just open one of those marketing emails, click the 3 little dots, and hit filter messages like these. From there, you just tell it to automatically slap a label on them and archive them. So they skip your main inbox entirely and go into their own little folder. It's a game changer for keeping your sanity. Okay, moving on to section 3, and this is the fun part. 7 irresistible freebie ideas. You've got the engine set up. So what kind of fuel are you going to put in it? Let's check out some proven ideas that will get the right people to sign up. So what have we got in our toolkit? You could do mini trainings, you could run a 5-day challenge, write a short ebook, build a fun quiz, offer templates. You could even provide some bonus content for something you already sell or just a straight-up discount. The most important thing, no matter which one you pick, is that it solves a real problem for your perfect customer. Let's zero in on a couple of these. First up, quizzes. Honestly, these might be the most fun and engaging way to get someone on your list. People just love to learn something about themselves, and a quiz taps right into that human curiosity. And the strategy here is just genius in its simplicity. You get someone to take the quiz, they answer all the questions, they're invested, and right before you give them that juicy result they're waiting for, you ask for their email. It works like a charm for pretty much any industry you can think of. All right, another killer option is the template. Why are templates so great? Because they are pure concentrated value. You are literally helping someone cut corners and save time, which is something everybody wants. And this can be anything. Think about it. Photo editing presets, templates for Instagram captions, meal trackers, goal planners. The sky's the limit. You're giving someone a shortcut, a framework they can just plug their own info into, and they will absolutely love you for it. And that brings us to section 4, from list to livelihood. Because building a big list is cool and all, but it's just the first step. The real goal here is to turn that audience into a stable, predictable income that you can actually build a life on. And once that list is built, just look at all your options. You can sell your own products directly. You can earn affiliate commissions by recommending other products you use and love. You can sell digital products like courses or ebooks. You could even build a membership for recurring revenue or partner with brands. Your list becomes this incredibly flexible asset. So let's wrap this all up. In our final section, we're going to distill everything we've talked about down into a super simple 3-step plan to get you that financial stability and control we're all after. Here it is. It's this simple. Step 1, strategic building. That means attracting the right people with a high-value freebie. Step 2, authentic nurturing. You gotta build trust by consistently providing value. And step 3, diverse monetization. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Build multiple income streams off that list. So if you take away one thing, let it be this. Your email list isn't just another marketing task to check off. It is the economic engine of your business. It's the one thing you actually control, and it's your foundation for building a truly stable, predictable, and unshakable financial future. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to really think about. If your favorite social media platform just disappeared tomorrow, poof, gone, would your business still exist? Would you still have a way to reach your people? If the answer is no, or even I'm not sure, well, now you know exactly what you need to start building today.